Hi Pisces, Pisces placements. Welcome to Pisces Tarot and Advice, and welcome to your week ahead reading. A lot of you have given me good feedback that you do like the weekly reading and you want me to continue, so we're going to do another one. I forgot to put my lamp on, but it looks okay. So we're using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot, going through my collection. And keep the feedback coming, guys. Let me know if you enjoyed the week ahead. If you want me to keep going, I will keep going. Okay, and if you want readings for all the signs, I do that on my other channel, Advice to Think Twice. Take advantage of the special that I'm currently running. You'll find more information in the latest post on my community tab. It's a discount on email readings done and returned to you within 24 hours, okay? So, Four of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. So for some of you in the week ahead, I feel like there's going to be an offer that you're not going to like. Whether you're putting a bid on something and it doesn't go through, or they're asking you to up the price, or you're receiving some sort of offer or invitation that you don't like, or from someone that you're not interested in, okay? So you're turning away. Yeah, Death card here. This could also be, I feel like some sort of ongoing situation, and now someone's apologizing yet again, offering you a gift potentially, to forgive them, to take them back, to give them another chance, whatever the situation is. But it looks like that's it. This is the final straw for you, okay? So putting a complete end to a situation that's been ongoing and just dissatisfying. All right, so let's see what's going on for my Pisces placements. And I thought I'd do something different. Eight of Pentacles, new job, working very closely on something, paying attention to the details, fixing things around the house or property could be coming up, perfecting something. You could actually be sculpting for some of you, or painting, doing a lot of activities with your hands, whether it's as a hobby or, like I say, fixing, building things. So what we're going to do this week is I'm going to split it by day. We're going to do Monday to Sunday, pull a couple of cards for each day, and see what we get, all right? But remember, we can be bang on the money, the energy of the day as it happens, but for those of you, it's going to be give or take a day or two, or you'll see the events playing out, but maybe not in the days that we got on here, because this is general, okay? So just something to keep in mind. And members, you're going to have an extended to this, so keep your eyes open for that. Four of Swords, there's healing, there's recuperation, also a time of pause or a break. Maybe you have some time off work. Could also be some sort of minor illness, like a cold or a migraine for some of you. Maybe that's why you have to take some time away from something. All right, let's see. Pisces placements in the week ahead. What are they dealing with Monday to Sunday for Pisces placements? Okay, so we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay. Pisces members, in your extended, will be pulling more cards, and I'll be adding oracle messages, looking specifically at your work, your money, your love life, and anything else, your well-being, anything else you need to know, okay? All right, so let's see what we got going on, Pisces. Bottom of the deck, we do have the King of Pentacles. This is good. So as the overall energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be significant for you in the week ahead, or it could be you if you have Earth in your chart. But this talks about financial accomplishment, reaching a goal, something maturing, getting a return on your investment, getting approved for any sort of application. I also heard petition, loan, mortgage, payout is coming to you, whether that's from a legal situation or anything you've invested in, or if you've lent someone money, they could be paying you back, okay? There's a big sum of money coming to you or coming back to you with this energy, or an earth sign is significant for you in the week ahead. So let's see, Monday. Here we go, Page of Cups. Here's that Four of Cups. So Monday, you could have an apology come your way. This is something that has happened before. For some of you, you're just not going to be interested in this. You'll be leaving someone on red. If you're trying to talk to someone, just be aware you might be dealing with someone, maybe another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and they're just a bit sulking about something. So even if you're trying to talk to them, just remember, keep in mind, maybe they're not in the mood to talk. Maybe they're in the mood where they just want to be upset, and you might not be able to help this person at this time. Okay, let them come to you when they're ready to talk, and then you can talk. For others of you, there's multiple attempts at contacting you or contacting someone with this energy. I also see good news coming in with something that you have attempted multiple times, and if it's a process, if it's an application, okay. If you've tried it like 3 times, this is the 4th time you're trying it. That's when the good news is coming in. There's also an offer, an invitation, someone paying you compliments about something that you don't like about yourself is coming up. So say you just had your hair cut and you just don't like it, like, at all, and this person's like, oh my god, this suits you, it looks so good on you, blah blah, right? Or hair color or clothes or something like that, right? For others of you, I feel like there's something around buyer's remorse here on Monday, so just be mindful about that, especially if you're spending it on anything aesthetic, or clothes or artwork or anything like that, okay? I feel like not instantly you'll get buyer's remorse, but if something comes in where it's like, oh, I really should have held on to that money because now I need to pay this. So just be mindful of that as well. Okay. But yeah, for those of you could also be turning down an invitation. You're just not in the mood. You could be feeling a bit low. You could be feeling a bit depleted. So do take the time to just refill your cup, as they say. Let's see Tuesday. Tuesday we have Justice. Nice. Wow. Tuesday, Justice and the Emperor. Oh my. Some sort of big decision. This could be the heads up, the unofficial heads up that you got something, and this is where the contract actually reaches you, okay? But this is, again, signing paperwork, important paperwork, okay? So it could be new job contract. It could be house sale, house purchase. It could be anything related to money, inheritance, purchases, like big ticket items, with this energy here. Signing on for something. So I don't know if that's a loan or a mortgage or a lease. Or any sort of big commitment in terms of expenses. Okay. I'm also seeing some sort of exchange. So someone maybe buying your business, or someone paying you off in some way. And it could, again, be something to do with the legal situation or a legal trial or court situation that you have going on. There's a final ruling. Okay, it's coming your way on Tuesday. For others of you, you could be dealing with the government at this time, dealing with the government, dealing with the law, looking at something, looking to understand the requirements of something, the restrictions in place. You could have a very important meeting on Tuesday with someone like high up. So it could be an exec, it could be your manager, but it's typically you're like more like an exec, or at least your manager's manager. So someone really like in a position of power. It could be someone in the police, someone representing the government, a judge, an advisor. Okay. Important conversation, big decision taking place on Tuesday, and making a commitment, signing something. For those of you, this could also be where what you're signing is to say that it's like an acknowledgement of the last payment on something. This could also be looking at family court, splitting assets, divorce matters, whether that's something you're initiating or it's something that is being finalized at this time. Appearing before a judge is happening for a lot of you on Tuesday, whether that's an actual judge or someone who can judge your situation or rule on your situation. Okay. Here we go. We have the Death card with the Hermit on Wednesday. So there is confirmation of a big change in your life, a big ending for a new beginning. Okay. Like I say, for some of you, this has to do with your final payment on something. If it's student loans, if it's mortgage, if it's something that has been in place for a number of years. Okay. And this is the acknowledgement that, okay, you're done with that. For others of you, you're now signing on to a new thing. This could be like a remortgage for some of you, okay? Signing on to a long-term commitment here. Scorpio, Virgo, Aries, Libra people could be significant for you in the beginning part of the week. This could be whatever this conversation is here. They're telling you about an ending, something that is coming to a halt, something that is coming to a full stop. And with the Hermit here, there is an advisor you're talking to about, so what does this mean for me? Okay. There could also be some sort of ending involving a Virgo with this energy. Like I say, divorce could be finalized. A court situation could be finalized. This could also be on Monday, someone's last-ditch attempt to get you to withdraw a complaint, to get you to withdraw a report before it gets in front of the authorities, right? And you're saying, nope, it needs to go to the authorities. This needs to be dealt with once and for all, okay? So that could be how that's playing out here. This could be planning to relocate for some of you. This could also be sitting with a professional, whether that's a doctor or financial advisor or legal counsel or whatever it is, sitting with a professional, and they're telling you what you need to stop doing in order to further the new goal that you're working on, right? So if it's health, they're telling you what you need to cut out of your diet, what you need to stop doing in terms of habit, and what you need to start doing and start implementing, right? If it's like sitting with a financial advisor, they're looking at, okay, what can you cut out of your expenses? What is it that you don't really need, right? Because we need to put all the money that we can towards this thing, right? That kind of situation. Thursday, we have the King of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So for some of you, Thursday is there's a review. You have to show someone your work. You have to display your progress. You have to show, like, give a presentation, explain what you've done to someone, whether this is in a professional sense, this is a work, or it's some sort of audit, or it's some sort of review, or someone in your life that is asking you to explain a decision, that is asking you to tell them how you did something. Okay, you could be showing people how you did something, whether that's in person or you're doing like how-to videos or you're typing it out. For others of you, this is starting whatever you're getting ready to start, okay, and preparing for it in the beginning of the week. You're starting it under supervision, okay? So if starting a job, you're starting it and you're going to be in your trial period, there's going to be a level of supervision, training, etc. If you are embarking on a new path, you know, where it's like, well, I'm changing my career, or I'm starting this business, or I'm going to become an apprentice over here, or I'm going to buy a car, buy a house, you know, something along those lines. This is where you're starting the process, but you are being backed up, not necessarily supervised, but guided, okay? You have backup of someone who's very knowledgeable, okay? And they're showing you how to do things. Someone could be giving you some training on Thursday. Okay, someone could be taking you under their wing. You could be given a new responsibility at work. And again, someone's showing you, like, you're picking it up from someone, whether it's temporary because they're going to be on holiday and you have to cover, or this is now going to become your thing and they're doing like a bit of a handover. That could be what's up on Thursday. There's also a conversation here about the truth of something, looking at the details, checking someone's story. So I don't know if you feel like someone's lying or someone's holding back, and you're asking to see proof. That could also be the case here. Or maybe that's how you feel, that someone's making you feel, like putting you on the spot, you know, where you have to show, explain, prove. Okay. Friday. This could also be sitting and doing like a plan, writing things down, a financial plan, a business plan, a growth plan at work, or whatever the case is, right? Friday, we have the Fool and the Moon. Now on Friday, you're taking a chance on something. You know a little bit about it, because remember, this is something you have guidance, advice, you've got some information on. You don't know a lot about it. You're not feeling exactly confident that you would be able to figure everything out on your own. But the thing is, you're not on your own, right? You have backup. You have people advising you. You have people talking to you. So on Friday, you decide to go for it, to initiate whatever the thing is, to say yes, to take a chance, to go for it. You're anxious about it a little bit, you're nervous about it a little bit, but with the Fool, it's like, I'm going to do it anyway, right? Face the fear and do it anyway, because you have truth, you have guidance, you know how to at least take the next steps, and you know that as you go, you'll learn more and more, right? There's also an energy here of be careful. Don't just jump into something. Do get some information about it. Do just check out the facts. Maybe someone's asking you to take something on and they're not giving you a lot of information about it. Okay, this is telling you, just look before you leap. Look before you leap on Friday with whatever it is that you got going on. This could also be an energy of, for some of you, either feeling in love or falling in love. Okay, the moon talks about very deep emotions. And with the Fool, it can be some sort of love at first sight for some of you. And that could be with a person, but it could also be with, oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to love this so much. I love doing this so much, right? I didn't know I would enjoy this so much. There's an element of surprise, right? Whereas stepping into something that you weren't feeling very confident about, and you did your due diligence and you asked your questions and you got some information, but you still weren't sure about it, right? And then as you start actually doing it, you're like, oh my God, I love this so much. And it's even surprising you. Saturday, we have the Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So lots of traveling Saturday, back and forth, short distance trips, short distance travel. For others here, there is news. There's an invitation or news that someone's coming to see you. Someone's messaging you as they're already on their way to you. It may take you off for some of you, or you may not have a problem with it for others, right? But it's a case of it's happening, right? They're messaging you as they're on their way to you, or they're messaging you as they're pulling up on your drive, right? And you're like, well, thanks for the heads up. Or you might not have an issue with it. I'm getting mixed scenarios, okay? There's a lot of conversation about a trip that is being planned or a move that is being planned with this energy. Okay. If you're starting something in secret on Friday, on Saturday, you could be letting people know, hey, that I did this. Sunday, nice. Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. On Sunday, you could be literally planting things, or metaphorically, you're planting things. This is a new opportunity. This is money coming in, or planning. You've got the confirmation that money's coming in, right? And it'll show in your bank account on Monday. And with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like, okay, so what am I going to do with it? Where's that business plan? Where's that financial plan I made? What do I need to do with it first? Where do I need to put the money? How much do I need to put here? How much do I need to put there? For those of you, there's an offer coming your way or a gift. And the Seven of Pentacles is, again, this energy of, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if I should take this or not. For some of you, I feel like you're going to try to make sure that it doesn't come with strings attached. For others of you, it's a case of, I'm not sure that's enough. However the situation plays out, right? If someone really hurt you and now they're apologizing you and just getting you a little trinket, you're like, well, if you're getting something for me because you feel bad, then you must not feel that bad. If that's all you got, I don't know. There's something to that effect. For others of you, spending money on the home comes up on Sunday, or the garden. So I don't know if you're buying tools. I don't know if you're paying someone to do the gardening. I don't know if you're building a shed, buying a shed. Or for others of you, during the weekend, you're traveling to help someone else with their garden, to help someone else with their home, to help someone else plant things, okay, fix things, harvest things. And for those of you, I feel like if this is Sunday, right, you're waiting, Like you're staying up till midnight to make sure that some money hits your account because it's supposed to come in Monday, and it's like, well, I'm just making sure. Like you're staying up till midnight to make sure that that money shows in your account. I don't know how that resonates, but there you go. So there's definitely, we have the Death card in the Fool. There's definitely some sort of big conclusion, a big ending, okay, to a phase in your life, to a cycle in your life, to a relationship, to a job, to a way of life, to where you live. There's a big ending, okay, that is happening with the involvement of an advisor or the law or the courts, however it resonates. There's information, communication, planning about something new, okay? And it's either leaving something behind and completely starting something new, starting something fresh, or it is how you can, the conversation is around how you can transform the old to turn it into something new, like a remortgage, right? Or you're not leaving the company, but your job is completely different, something along those lines. There's definitely an energy of growth and elevation here, learning a lot of new information, a new skill, shadowing someone, being someone's apprentice, someone showing you how to do things, or again, you could be doing this for someone else. And then if you're doing the handover over here or an exchange in the middle of the week, then you're leaving the week preparing. If your new beginning doesn't start during the same week, your new beginning starts Monday, right? Or at the weekend, and you're preparing for the new beginning. And then there's going to be a lot of action, a lot of movement, a lot of fast movement, fast results. There's a big sum of money coming your way. However, if it's payday, if it's loan, if it's mortgage approved, if it's someone paying you back, if you get some sort of return on an investment, you cash something out, okay? That's happening towards the end of the week. All right. Definitely seeing moving happening for some of you, or moving away, maybe as a result of the end of a relationship or a divorce, or moving away from the whole situation because the divorce is finalized, okay? You could be moving in terms of where you work from, whether it's temporary or it's going to be permanent, okay? So the company's changing office location, or they're telling you can work from home. Maybe that's something you've applied for or petitioned several times. If you've asked to increase your hours, if you've asked to decrease your hours, if you've asked for a bonus, if you've asked for a raise several times, right? This is when it's actually going through, okay? And it'll be a big change for you, but very, very happy change, definitely. Dealing with the government or law is heavily coming up here. Get yourself an advisor or someone you trust, or someone who knows their stuff, okay? Someone who's dealt with this, what it is that you're dealing with, okay? Because they will show you the way. They will take away the stress of the unknown, okay? They'll show you different tips and tricks. You could use this here, you could get this from here, you could, things that you just have no idea about. And they end up getting you the money you want, getting you the thing you want, getting you the whatever it is, right? So that's pretty cool, Pisces. All right, so a lot of major arcanas here. So next week is going to be a big week, a significant week, okay? A turning point in your life for the better, okay? However that resonates for you. It could be anything with the major arcanas. It could be anything, okay? Or it will be the same energy playing out in multiple areas of your life. You could start the new job or the new career. You could move. You could buy your own place. You could start a relationship that's going to be very significant for you. On the heels of the end of another, right? Or the wrapping up, because the ending happened a while ago. You could finally get to take that trip you've been hoping for and planning for and saving for with this energy. And this could be getting advice from like a travel agent, right? Because maybe you're going abroad, and what vaccines do you need, or what visas, or that could be what's up here. Or someone else is doing all that so that they can come to you, okay? But there's definitely something or someone coming to you from a distance, from overseas potentially, okay? Um, Investing in the home, investing in garden, investing in your style, your look comes up. A touch of buyer's remorse, you'll be okay. It'll just be a little bit like, oh, could have used that money, but I can get it somewhere else. It's okay. Um, and some sort of surprise, some sort of unknown that you don't see coming, whether that's help or some sort of, I get just a little bit of like miracle energy. So I don't know. All right. But there you go, Pisces. That's what I have for us in the week ahead. Let me know what goes on for you and how you resonate with the messages. If you do, keep me posted. Let me know if you like this format. I'd really appreciate that. And members, stay tuned. You're going to get an extended if you want to become a member and have access to the members only reading. Just click the join button. Your information is there, okay? So have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.